Hey, welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Now this is the second video I've done this week of a walk around because we've managed to complete 2 campers this week, and this particular camper is getting picked up tomorrow by our delivery driver and being driven down to our customer down south. So what I want to do before I say goodbye to this camper is just give you a little bit of a walk around, talk through the spec as usual. I'm going to try and keep it short because I've done quite a few of these walk around videos recently, so I don't want to bore you going over the same things, but this is a really nice camper. We bought it from VW about 2 months ago. So just quickly, I just want to explain how this came about. So our customer was looking for a very particular van. He wanted a T6.1, he wanted a fairly new van, and he wanted it to be black, but he also wanted barn doors rather than tailgate, and he also wanted automatic. So that's a very specific model of van. We thought it was going to be quite tough to find, but we did actually manage to find one from one of our contacts pretty quickly, and we went and bought the van, and then we worked with him to choose all the spec and the extras. So what I'll do now, as usual, is I'll step outside the van, walk around the exterior, and then hop back in here and show you the full conversion. So I will see you outside. Okay, so here we are. So this is the third black van that we've converted in the last couple of months. It's funny because we've never actually converted a black van up until a couple of months ago, and then we managed to get a black van in, and we sold that very quickly. So we bought another one, and then we sourced this one for the customer. So this van is a VW T6.1. Okay, it's on a 2022 plate. We bought the van directly from VW, again in Liverpool. We buy most of our vans from VW in Liverpool. So this van, as I said before, is a barn door model. We usually only really buy tailgates, but this particular customer wanted a barn door on here. So what I'll do is just talk through some of the extras on the outside, because I'll probably forget if I don't do that. So our customer went for solar, so we fitted solar to the roof of this van. So you'll see a very, very slim solar panel on the roof, and that just gives a little bit of extra top up to the leisure battery outside of driving the van. So if you are intending to go wild camping, be off grid for a couple of days at a time, and you want to make sure your leisure battery is topped up, then solar is a good idea. Outside of that, unless you've got an inverter, I probably wouldn't recommend solar because of the limited amount of sun, direct sunlight. Okay, so this van's had the platinum package, so I'll just quickly talk through that in a second, but we've blacked the badges on this van as well, and I'm going to open the boot as well to show you. Okay, so this is the back of the rock and roll bed, and one of the extras that we offer is rear speakers. So you'll see on the left door there's a speaker, and then also one on the right hand side there. So that just gives some extra sort of surround sound in the van. It really does make a difference. So it's a really nice extra, and that's what our customer went for on this particular van. So I'll talk through the upholstery and the interior in just a second. So because the van's had our platinum package, it's had some 20-inch alloys, brand new tyres. We haven't actually lowered this van because the customer didn't want it lowering, he wanted to keep the standard springs. But actually, when it's got the weight of the camper in it, you'll see it's not actually that bad. So if you did decide not to have it lowered, it doesn't make a huge difference to the look of it, but it does obviously mean it's a little bit higher. It's got a bit more height on it, which is going to be a bit of a hindrance in garages and car parks. And most of our customers do go for the lowering because it does just give it a slightly sportier look. And obviously lowers it a little bit. So we fitted a gloss black front splitter, which is part of the platinum package, and then also the matte black sidebars, which look really great. And then on the passenger side, we've also fitted the Remo awning rail, which you can use for most awnings and canopies. That's part of the Platinum and the Platinum Plus package. The van's had obviously privacy glass windows all the way around as usual. This window here over the kitchen opens, that's a sliding window. So that opens up onto the kitchen area. And then with regards to the roof, the customer's gone for the black canvas. This isn't a scenic, it's a standard canvas with the black roof top, which I think with the black van looks really great. Everything in black, especially with those blacked out VW badges as well. So I'll just quickly walk around this side as well, just to give you one last look of the profile of this van. Again, we're really happy with how it turned out. It does look very similar to a black van that we did about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Got the same wheels on it, but that was a tailgate, and it was a slightly different interior. So what I'll do now then is I'll jump inside the back of the van and I'll show you the full conversion. Okay, here we are. So this interior is a little bit different from a lot of the campers we've done recently, only because it's not had the solid oak worktops. It's had the dark grey gloss worktops and table, which we used to do a lot of that before we started doing the oak. And it does look really nice. It's a very different sort of look to the interior. So I'd be really interested to know what your thoughts are in comparison to the solid oak. Let us know what you think. So the colour of this furniture is the matte grey. So this is a really popular colour. It's my favourite colour. So it's the matte grey finish with the dark grey edging on the drawer and the cupboards. And then he's gone for the black upholstery, which is the Schwartz upholstery. So it's virtually jet black, and it's got the black stitching and the black VW logos. And this is the rib style rather than the Bentley, which again is my favourite. I think it looks absolutely great with the black stitching. He's gone for the silver stroke sort of grey tambour door, which suits this spec really, really well. well. And then it's got van chaise blinds because it's got the platinum package. So these I think are called Raven. I always get mixed up between the Raven and Slate. It's one of those two. So it's a really dark grey with like kind of a hint of green to it. It's a really, really nice colour. So it's got 2 van shades on the back windows, on each of the barn door windows, and then 2 blinds on this side, on the windows on this side as well. And then of course it's got the double rock and roll bed which lies flat and will comfortably sleep 2 adults. And then obviously you've got your double bed put in the pop-top roof there with a really, really solid bedboard, which again will comfortably sleep 2 adults. And then on this van, it's got the double passenger seat, so we kept the double passenger on this one. Obviously matched the upholstery to the rock and roll bed. And then because it's on the double swivel, this does slide out right up to the table. If you've seen some of my previous videos, you'll know that we put a slider on the doubles, which means you can pull it right up to the table like that. Where you don't get that on the single, it stays in the same position, but it does swivel. So that is a really big benefit of the double seat, is that you can slide it right out into the van so that you can all sit together in the back. And then with the flooring, he's gone for a dark flooring. I think this one's called coal. It looks lighter on the video than it is. It's quite a dark flooring, but it contrasts the furniture really well and goes really well with that dark seating. So let us know what you think to the dark Altro flooring. We usually use quite a light grey flooring, but I do really like this dark flooring. So yeah, let us know what you think. And then obviously you've got the diesel heater because it's had the platinum package. That's the on-off button there. And then the vent for all the heat comes out just behind the driver's seat, just down there. And then you've got your double gas burner, your cold water sink, and then your Dometic fridge freezer, which is a really decent size fridge and freezer, really good quality. So what I'll do now is just hop into the front and show you the driver's area. Okay, so this is, like I say, a 2022 T6.1. So this van is a DSG, so it's 150 brake horsepower automatic gearbox. It's got everything that the Highline has on it. So it's got adaptive cruise control, air conditioning, the multifunctional steering wheel, electric folding mirrors. It's got the heated front screen, it's got the front and rear parking sensors, and this van's also got a rear parking camera which came on the van when it was came out the factory. And then we fitted a nice black mat with some grey edging around the sides just to finish it off in the front there. But as you can see, it looks lovely with this Schwartz upholstery with the rib style. It's a really, really nice van to drive. It's only done about 10,000 miles. So it's really low mileage. It's got a couple of years VW warranty on it. So as you can see, it looks absolutely beautiful. So just let us know what you think in the comment section below. We love to get your feedback. Okay, so that's it for my little walk around of this camper. Now, if you're in the market for a VW camper into the new year in time for spring, we do have another black camper, which is very, very similar to this. It's on a 22 plate, it's got a tailgate, and that is a manual 150 brake horsepower. It's a beautiful van. So if you are interested in having a black camper and you want something just ready to drive away, then we do have a great option for you. And you can find details of that black van on our website, which is highlifecampers.co.uk. Go to the sales page in the menu and you'll see that van. We also have a 2022 van in pure grey, which is an automatic gearbox. It's got heated seats, it's got a rear parking camera. It's an absolutely beautiful base vehicle, and it's having our platinum package fitted right now, and that's going to be finished in about a week's time. So that will be ready to drive away before Christmas, or if not into the new year. And again, all the details of that van and also the conversion package are on our website as well. And then the third van that we've got is a white van, and I did a video on this yesterday. I did a walk around of the base van, and this is a 23 plate T6.1 with a tailgate, and it's booked in to our workshop in January, and we're going to be doing a two-tone job on this. So if you do fancy a two-tone camper and you want to be able to choose the paint colour as well as the full interior spec and any extras that you want, that van is also on the sales page of our website. So all the details of the base vehicle plus the actual conversion package as well. And if we get a buyer for that in the next couple of days, you will get to choose all of the spec, all of the colours. If we don't find a buyer for that in the next sort of few days, then we are going to choose the spec and order all the materials so we have them in time for the new year. So all those vans are on our website on the sales page. Now, just before I go, if you haven't already subscribed to our YouTube channel, make sure you do that, because I do share regular bite-sized videos covering all sorts of different topics about VW campers. So if you've got questions and you're a bit of a newbie, then I've probably already recorded a video to answer your questions. So make sure you check out the channel and check out some of my previous videos. And if you've got value from this video and you've enjoyed the content, please also consider hitting that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Speak soon.